She wouldn't never come back over there and see y'all.
All right, Rooster. My sister didn't date a nigga 5'4", 120 pounds. She didn't even do that. But hold up, Rooster. Let me say this.
Up on top of her head to get what I want.
Rooster.
No.
But again, if she would have bought you, but see, this is the thing. If she would have bought you around me early,
if I was in the street, I would have told I want to meet your brother. What I want?
But if she,
hold on, Rooster, let the man finish talking, bro.
But you ain't gotta meet me. You ain't gotta meet me. Because if we had that solid relationship and I'm talking to her, I had sisters, I'm telling you. And I used to be like, let me meet them. No, why da-da-da? And now then when I'm out, when they outside, I wouldn't even say nothing. I'd be like, okay, cool. Then you was right. I should have, that's what I'm here to do. Because if you got motion, you can spot niggas who ain't shit. But old boy speaking from two sides. One side he say, I come from that. Hold up. One guy side he say, I come from that. I did see, but that's the narrative that ain't been helping us in the last 35 years. Get away from that. And I think women are younger women are getting away from that, going for whatever a dude say. In a man,
that's a lie, man. They still going for what you say because
would you be quiet? It's always going to be at least 10-20% of people. It's going to be a 10 to 20% of ragged ass niggas today from 25 to 45 ain't do shit. Hold up. This nigga and just like the
hold on, Rooster.
Rooster, it's dudes right now, 40 years old, still playing the I'ma get the coochie game. And they ain't get mad when they ain't get mad when that woman show up. Why she doing that? Man, that's what you playing the game. So why are you crying later? You can't play the game for 5 years, then all of a sudden you get caught because she's finer than everybody else. Now she trapped you. Come on, man. We can't do that.
I ain't never heard no man say they got trapped unless the woman was a psycho.
Come on, Rooster, man. Dudes say it all the time online. They got trapped.
Because that's them no dumbass internet niggas, bro. Them women, I don't give a damn. The woman crazy, bro. Them niggas be loving that coochie, nigga. This stupid ass baby woman.
Hold on, let me play.
Man, y'all niggas be loving them. Ain't no nigga trapped by that. They try to go back to that same woman.
I'm not gonna let you take away agency from the woman. I'm not gonna let you take away personal responsibility. I'm not gonna let you take away personal responsibility from the woman.
Let her finish.
I'm not gonna let you take personal responsibility away from the woman. First of all, most people where we come from, they date within proximity. They date in proximity, okay? So there's a chick out here, Keisha, that ain't got no kids. She wanna get with Keyshawn because Keyshawn got a nice car. Keyshawn get a little bit of money. Keyshawn be wearing nice clothes, so she thinks he a fly nigga. But she also know that Keyshawn got a kid by Tanya that he don't take care of. The whole hood know that shit, but she don't care about that because she want the nigga. So she get with the nigga, and then she mess around and get pregnant by the nigga, and then he don't take care of her kid. She already knew what type of nigga he was, but she got with him anyway. That does exist. Don't sit there and say it don't, bro. You gonna lie to me and say it don't?
You are muted, Rick.
It does exist, but are we saying that that's the majority of the cases? Like, that's what the majority of women are doing? They're intentionally going after dudes that they know ain't shit and don't want anything to do with them or their children and having a baby in hopes that maybe that baby will change him and turn him into this magical man that they, fantasize about, and they think that the baby's gonna, foster this type of change in them. Like, is that what women are really doing? Is that the narrative that we're gonna go with?
That's crazy.
We're not gonna
the story of baby boy though.
Maybe it was a solid relationship that was real, and they just realized that they weren't good for each other, and nobody was necessarily the bad person. It just didn't work out. Not saying that excuses anything, but I'm just saying, why does the narrative always have to be, she chose a nigga that wasn't shit?
That's how they get paid.
Women ain't doing nothing wrong. Women ain't doing nothing wrong in this situation. We are some goddamn whoremongers that single men, bro. And the thing is, our job is to hunt and eat, baby. If your ass out there, pussy sitting fat and they smelling good like something on a platter, nigga, I'm finna eat, nigga. I'm a wolf. Y'all just get tricked in this shit. It's based on how slick the nigga is, bro. If that nigga slick, I don't give a damn if I got 5 baby mamas. I'ma train them baby mamas to come by there and treat you so goddamn good. You gonna say, well, this is he's worth dealing with because look how he got them bitches acting. Them bitches gonna help you. So y'all ain't doing shit wrong. If you see listen what I'm saying. Look, a lot of times it's the men that's doing this shit, bro. They know what they capable of, whether he ain't got shit, bro. If you got, just like I said earlier, if you got a nice couch and I can't stay at my mama's house, I like your sofa, bitch. I'm finna get up on this couch and I'm finna put you on this motherfucker too. Bounce up and down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bob had a baby. It's a boy. And then we gonna continue the cycle. That's how it goes.
Go to bed.
No, I'm finna resurrect your ass. Look, the shit. But that's how it been going, bro. Bruh. These women, look, they taking a liking to.
How do you know?
But the,
Rooster got that.
I've been in the world 40 years, man. I've been
You don't know shit about no
and I
woman
still
today.
see shit go on outside. So I supposed to be blind since I'm married. So now I'm blind. I lost my eyes, ears, and everything. All my 5 senses gone. So I supposed to go.
You talk like a man that's out here dating. You talk like a single man that's dating. You sound like a single man that's dating.
Look, it don't matter what it sound like.
It sounds like
so get out
it sounds like a single man that's dating. That sounds like he's not married. Doesn't sound like married. Sounds like fucked up.
Until I'm dating you and we get
it doesn't matter. You sound like a single man that's not married. That's kind of
or whatever.
Disrespectful.
But listen to what I'm saying. It don't matter what it sound like. I'm just
it don't matter. You can't tell me because you don't experience the same day to day that I experience as a single person. So you don't get it. Look, so you will never get it. You'll never understand it every day.
Damn, look.
Then shut the fuck up. You don't give a damn. All we want you to do
will
is
never understand it. You are 50 and you have not been married. Not at least one.
All right. Roaster. Hold on, Jim. Hold on.
You don't know what it's like. So what kind of advice are you really giving?
So how would I not know what it's like? I know how to play the game in order to get married. You ain't learned how to play the game in order to get married.
You can look disrespect him until nigga. That's all I care about, boy.
Yeah.
You got to know how to play the game in order to trick somebody to marry your ass. Evidently, you don't know how to trick nobody.
It don't matter. Ain't nobody trying to be tricked. Sounds like it's the worst thing.
So we gotta do it a third time? We gotta do it a third time or we gonna be grown? Do we have to do it a third time or are we gonna be grown?
Do it again.
Hit that hoe.
What you talking about?
That's all I care about, boy.
That's the cue to shut the fuck up in case you don't get it. God damn.
Bro, you don't always know the man that they meet, bro. They ain't oh yeah,
shut your ass up, boy.
How you doing? Oh yeah, you the one married who used to go with Victoria and got 2 kids. The women don't be knowing you like that, bro.
Somebody lies. Yeah. Now somebody I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
So Big Rick is coming from the place of somebody, the perspective of somebody that has made a lot of fucked up ass decisions in the dating market. You know, he didn't went around and did his thing, and that's the perspective he coming from, and he's spreading that whole perspective across the male diaspora when in fact most men are not doing that. Matter of fact, they don't even have that type of access to women. It takes a special type of guy to really figure out how women are programmed and then be able to manipulate them. And the reason why I say that is because when you think about the dating history of women start dating far earlier than most men. So when they come into contact with men, you know, in their 20s, you know, mid-20s, that man is probably only dated maybe like 1 or 2 girls, where she's probably dated like 4 or 5 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So that history alone and that experience alone changes the skew of the dating market. Now, I say that to say they're making these choices. And what Big Rick likes to do is he's one of those dudes that's like to ignore the
So you see just Jay them in the chat. They say, how y'all know Rooster happily married?
Oops.
So true.
Oh.
Oops.
Ain't Rooster married?
Yeah, but is he happily married? That was they saying.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
we been a little
that's what I
messy.
was saying.
We been a little messy.
Listen, hold on. It don't matter what it sounds
I'm
like.
being
I
messy as
could,
hell.
could be not. But the whole thing, yeah. Get what I ain't. Single like you, motherfucking dick slanging, cock drinking motherfucker. Y'all sitting up here. Look, y'all sitting up here eating new dick every night and worrying about what Rooster got going on at Rooster's place. Sucking pussies of strangers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no
Shut your bitch ass up. Ain't nobody trying that bullshit, nigga.
I'm talking about,
Fuck you talking about?
look, walking around with that nasty woman disease and that hip tap erratic. What you worry about? See, that's what I'm just trying to tell you. I done been out in the world and I've seen what's going on. And I continuously see what's going on. And a lot of times, look, what's going on is male and female. A lot of the time when y'all single folks are downtrodden state in life, look, somebody that feels like they're significant other ain't doing the right thing. Getting y'all bill. They feel y'all bill. Man, look, listen what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody trying to give me Rooster.
Okay.
Rooster. No, Rooster.
You were out in the world and you saw all the bullshit going on and you still got married. End of sentence.
Bro, she run that nigga. She got that nigga out there picking corn every day. Cock-a-doodle doing. And ain't and in time I
You got me messed up. Lost your goddamn mind.
Rooster, it's all good, Rooster. My wife make me get my money. It's all good.
No. See, what I do here, I got
nobody care.
My wife. We good. We straight. She already knew who I was before I even got with her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was hell on wheel, nigga. You couldn't touch me with a fresh pack of battery in my shoes. Them bitches light.
Nigga, come on.
Them hoes, you see me run up and down the street, nigga.
Black folk ain't shit.
Yeah, run up and down the street. Yeah,
I want
what you was doing.
Yeah, shit. Got them hoes here. Them hoes with them ashy arms, nigga. Shit, I called the car, nigga. Shit, I was, yeah. Got they leaning trying to get that bill money straight. And I ain't never had to worry about that. Because get what? I was always good enough to finesse something.
Let's play some shit.
Height didn't have nothing to do with it.
Bring that motherfucker.
Of men. Focus on the minority of men that are acting like this, and then remove all accountability from women until we deal with this small minority of men that act like this, that these women are predominantly picking, and say that that's progress when in fact it's not.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
If you made it this far, check out the video we just did with the This Might Be Risky panel. It was actually a Truth Hurts panel.
Yeah, we do.
Damn.
That was the end of that.
Diabolical.
So
I got one more. Damn, that's wrong, but what y'all think about that little back and forth dialogue though?
Fuck Rooster, that's what I think.
But Trip, I want to tell you this though. The reason why, look, my true thing is because I believe in appreciating people's feelings and encouraging people to not get into a situation that they should not be in. Everybody is not supposed to be married. Some people ain't got no business even being in eyesight of each other. But y'all encouraging everybody to try to get married.
But Rooster, how do you make that authorization though, bro?
Hold on. Look. Don't you know y'all are encouraging more footage for the local news in y'all local area, bro? Bitches getting burnt up, shot, niggas getting murdered and everything, bro. Y'all forcing y'all cultivating the mindset of people need to get married and they are not ready. Once you play with a person's heart or their feelings and they ain't on the same plane of thinking as you, bro, your ass gonna end up on the news. I'm not finna force somebody to get together, and when I know this nigga, he use a ratchet ass, reprobated ass nigga, use a homemonger, and then your bitch like selling pussy, and then I tell y'all,
please stop, bro. Stop, bro.
Bro, y'all gonna hurt each other, bro.
Stop, bro. You ain't making not one bit of fucking sense, bro.
I'm making sense.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Bro. No, you're not.
Y'all trying to say everybody's supposed to be married, bro.
Nigga, stop it, bro.
Ain't nobody
over there getting beat up.
supposed to be
Yeah, you talking
married.
about?
Ain't nobody
Somebody
just
gonna get
telling
their
you to
head
just
bust,
go
bro.
and
Yeah,
randomly
you
marry.
getting your head buzzed by your old lady. She, bro,
Man, you ain't
she over there
seen a
whooping
scar
your
on my
ass.
goddamn face, bro.
Nigga, she
You
over there
crazy
whooping
as hell.
your ass.
Boy, shit. I wish one of you niggas try to whoop my ass so I can make you call the police.
Man, my nigga, you ain't finna whoop shit,
Shit.
little ass nigga. Shut
Hell
up.
no, I ain't gonna whoop you, boy. I keep a 38 all the time, nigga. What the fuck I'm
Nigga,
whooping
guess
you for?
what?
We
They ain't
got all
stop
that
making them nigga
technology.
when they made your
Man,
little
you
38.
goddamn right. So you better
I got
shoot
somebody to
first,
put a
goddamn.
motherfucking lump
You
in your
better
shit.
shoot
Nigga
first,
ain't got no
goddamn.
fucking
Shut up,
aim.
nigga.
Man,
Rooster.
I got a couple.
Only little dudes walking around with that piece,
Rooster. That
man.
nigga can't shoot.
Look. I
She
got a
ain't got
couple
no
of goddamn
hands.
jackets with a hole in the
Yeah.
pocket.
You got
in
as
it.
Yeah,
big as
look,
a
look.
12-year-old.
Look, Shanique, that's the first thing we discovered. He can't fight. That for damn sure. He
Got
got
the arm span
a
of
He
a
been fighting all
12-year-old.
his life,
Y'all
huh,
using
folks?
AI for everything? Hold on. If y'all using AI for everything, why I can't use old technology, goddamn?
Oh,
Shit,
nigga
y'all
say
crazy as hell.
technology.
Yeah, I'm using old technology. Damn AI. Nigga, I ain't finna be
Boy, I
singing
tell
to
you.
your ass like T-Pain. I'm gonna let that 38 do it. Shit, Nina
I hear
Ross,
you.
nigga.
I
Them
hear you.
YNs
Not
got you
Diana.
scared as hell down there in
Yeah, you
Mississippi, don't they,
scary. Yeah,
Rooster?
you
Man, you
scary.
crazy
Scary
They
as
ass
got you
nigga.
nah,
scared as
bro.
hell. You can't even. Yeah, I see.
You know he gonna have to take that ass whooping and he don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
he don't
Man, ain't
want to
nobody
do
taking
it
no ass
because he
whooping
talking
today.
too
You
much
better not
shit.
put your paws on nobody, boy, unless you ready to eat you in the fist, nigga. We ain't playing down here, bro. We smoking them every day, bro.
Oh, nigga, you
Shit.
ain't smoking shit but noodles,
I
nigga.
ain't hell
What
no,
are you
I
talking
ain't
about?
smoking. I ain't ready to go
Brisket,
up in there
nigga.
be fucking them boys yet. But shit.
What?
But I don't look. I ain't no killer for
Rooster,
Well,
no
man,
clearly
be
that's
brisket
what
quiet,
neither.
you're gonna
man.
be doing.
Be
Clearly
quiet,
that's
man.
what you're gonna be
Okay,
doing.
No,
so
this how
we're
I go though. But
gonna
y'all see,
add the
y'all
video.
More
scared.
now
Hold
on the
Y'all
deployment of
Scared
ICE
now.
on, Rooster.
Y'all
agents
Hold
to
on,
the
scared
y'all.
now.
ports.
Chill.
I'm
Wait,
joined
the
by
video
John
playing. Wait.
Sandweg, who served as acting ICE director
Gotta
under
get this out the
President
way.
Obama. John, thank you so much for joining the news.
So this is pretty much Trump is deploying the ICE agents to the major airports in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all feel about this? We'll
Yeah.
watch a little bit, then we'll talk about it.
Hour. So
Yeah.
hundreds of ICE agents were deployed to more than a dozen airports today, including New York, Chicago, Houston, and Atlanta. What are you seeing and hearing about how this is going so far?
Well, I think thus far it's basically what I expected when I heard about this plan, which is the real limitations on what those ICE agents can do. The jobs of these TSA agents are actually very highly skilled, require skill and training, right? It's things that, although ICE agents have tremendous law enforcement experience, they can't step in and run the X-ray or conduct one of those pat-down searches or even do the baggage inspection that happens behind the scenes. So I think what we've
What, Shanique?
You see, she ain't shit.
What she said? I ain't even had to chat. What's up, eggs and grits?
Not politics.
Not politics.
Yeah, man. We gotta talk about the goddamn,
He said a lot right there, man.
the goddamn TSA ICE shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we
I
go
wanted to
straight
talk
from
about
niggatry to politics. That's
Typical black conversation.
Look, hey man.
that
Hey,
nigga
man, we
said,
gotta
let
be,
me go to
you know
get
what
this
I'm
shit
saying?
out the way real quick. Nigga, that's what the thumbnail was about. This is the whole show right here.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Finally.
We gotta get it out the way.
Quick,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
don't give a fuck about this shit, but I gotta play it off. I get fined. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me get it out the way because it's on the thumbnail.
Man, he said a lot right now, right? Because this is what's supposed to happen. We're in a conflict. They can 9/11 us anytime they want to.
All right.
So, and here's the thing: since we making all this money, won't some of y'all that's looking for a job, you little slow ass motherfuckers?
Wow.
The TSA is hiring, and you can fly anywhere in the country, long you can anywhere in the world if you got your papers right, you got your real ID and a passport, you can get paid.
How the fuck
travel.
they hiring and they can't even run the airport?
But Drip, that's the problem, right? Not
it's
enough
a partial
people.
shutdown, right?
No, but not enough people are coming to check people in to get on the planes. And what ISIS will do, they'll do two jobs. If they pull your ass over in that little room and say, we're gonna check you, ICE go run through your shit. They gonna run through it like they're raggedy ass your apartment. And
crazy.
And they trying to catch people who could be moving because listen, we talk like, oh my God, how they doing all that, right? But then soon as one of them planes go kaboom in the air, and it's Ajaid now, talking about they did it. Now black everybody
What
like,
does
oh my
that
God.
have to do with ICE agents deployed?
Because it's all part of it's all part of security.
Okay.
I see black women and black men. It's all part of the security of the passenger. People travel by plane more than anywhere in America.
But for the ICE agents still gonna be at the goddamn airport, right? Like they just checking bags. Like they
no, they ain't doing all that. That's why the lines are moving slow. They just making sure that you ain't no funny shit going on. People go to planes every day, all day.
You know how long they've been flying planes with funny shit?
But
somebody finally decided to deploy. Oh, this shit, it sounds like he want to take over shit. You don't see
he's
that?
not taking over nothing, man. He's trying to protect the interests of the people.
Man, you think he trying to protect some shit for real? Or is he trying to really cause some motherfucking riots and shit in the goddamn airport because a motherfucking disrespect somebody?
Only thing people got to do is go get a job at TSA. They already talk about how people don't show up. I don't know if y'all watch the news, but the world news will tell you exactly what is going on within these airports and things like that. That's why travel slowed down, because not enough people are in position to work.
I ain't gonna lie. When I went to Baltimore, I was definitely getting messages from United telling me be there 2-3 hours early because the lines were ridiculous. Now, when I got there, they wasn't ridiculous. It was probably about a 30-minute wait, though. That's about it.
What time of day was it?
I got there like it was like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Because the flight left at like was it 5:49?
Well, that's a good time. That's a good time. But since that time, in this short week or two, the need for safety has heightened. We're in a conflict. So I would rather have that than to have another 9/11.
See, this is the thing. For how you just broke it down, is not how I think people are taking it. I think people are taking it as like ICE gonna come move the TSA out the way. Yes. Not how you're saying it. You know what I'm saying?
But people are looking at it from a feelings, because again, I'm all for the cleaning up of the degeneracy in America. I want the kids to get back outside and ride a bike 10 miles a day. Right. Ride the sky. I want that. I'm all for that. People that ain't with, I don't give a damn. Because again, it's about the safety of the passengers first. And y'all don't want to be looking up in the sky, drinking your coffee, and when them planes go kaboom, and they're like, what happened? Oh, some infiltration happened, and we don't want that. Not in America. That's devastating. Some people claim that they got PTSD from watching it. So yeah, if you ain't got a real ID, get one. You're breaking the law, and you can't travel without it on any American planes.
Seen thus far as these agents are providing more of a visible presence, perhaps helping them a little bit with perimeter security. But the bottom line is that that's just not going to be the types of activities that are going to free up TSA agents and help shrink those lines that we're seeing at some of these airports.
I understand that the ICE agents don't even have the same security clearance that TSA agents might have. And 12% of those TSA officers called out yesterday, 3,200 employees that didn't show up for work. The problem, as you know, is these long lines leading to air travel disruptions. How much will having ICE agents deployed help address that problem?
Well, what ideally, I think, for this to work, right, for this to actually, let ICE replace those missing TSA agents, you need ICE agents to be able to do tasks that would otherwise be required by TSA agents. Now, as Tom Homan said when he kind of explained this yesterday, that you could have ICE agents manning those security checkpoints at the exits, right? As you leave the security or the airport, you'll often see a TSA agent or two sitting at a podium there, making sure someone doesn't enter through the exit line. Basic tasks like that ICE could do. The problem is, though, that's about it. And the majority of those TSA agents are doing things like operating the metal detectors and other screening devices when people enter, operating those X-ray devices. Those are simply tasks that ICE agents can't do without extensive training. And so I think that's from an operational perspective, it's really hard to see a lot of value in this, right? For this to work, you want ICE agents to be able to come in and do some of these basic jobs, free up a lot of those TSA agents so they can help screen the passengers, move things along. But again, without that specific training, it's just not something that ICE or any law enforcement agency can do. So ultimately, in terms of reducing the size of those lines, this is really not going to be operationally all that impactful.
When have immigration agents...
You're on mute.
Shit. If it's not going to be impactful, you know, what's the whole hoorah about the deployment?
In the long run, it is, though. I mean, it's a shot.
It's not to really help the TSA out because they're not going to be checking bags, though, first.
But again, they will check your bag if they like, you know, when you go through the lines.
That's more like harassment, bro. They're going to walk up on you with some whole ass shit.
No, it's not, Drip. No, it's not. If you go through the airport and you got something that you ain't supposed to have, they can pull you in that room and say, come here. We're going to go through everything.
But yeah, I'm talking about helping TSA, though. But the whole thing is to help TSA, not to be assholes.
But did y'all hear when the man said 2,000 people called off work?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that? 2,000 TSA agents have not come to work. So you need security. And listen, this somebody said in the chat, spring break is kicking off. We can't have a whole bunch of people moving and no security. We in a heightened conflict.
Security there, but it's like a partial shutdown still. That's why the damn TSA agents ain't there. It ain't like they don't want. I mean,
but why they not showing up? Why they not showing up though?
I'm paying them for it.
Yeah, well, listen, that's why.
Because it was a shutdown. That's why they.
Yeah, it was a shutdown.
But that has nothing to do with the government.
What I'm hearing is
what
I am hearing is, but based on what I'm hearing from what that man said, didn't that man say that ICE agents is kind of slow, like they have to have some kind of extensive training? He said there will not be no extensive training having to be done. So he basically called the TSA workers like they ain't got to do no real training. So in order to implement the ICE agents, they don't.
What the hell? No, but
listen what that man said, bro.
They do two different jobs.
Yeah, he said they don't have the clearance. He said they don't have the same clearance.
They're not gonna get the training. TSA ain't gonna get no airport training. They can go up in your house. They can go up in your attic. They're not gonna get that. They're not going somebody work at the airport to get that training.
But just think about it though. If these are ICE agents, something like Border Patrol, bro, don't you know they know how to strip a nigga down, bro, and or whatever? So you mean to tell me they basically telling all them TSA workers that if your ass didn't come your stupid black ass to work, you fired. We finna put these people that's finna get their check.
They're not gonna do that.
They finna get them. This is what I'm saying. Them motherfuckers fired, bro. It's through. Look, for El Guapo, they can't come through the airport no more.
Bro, and see, Russo, I ain't gonna lie. You said something. You said like Vixen say you wrong for. What's up, Vixen? What's up? How you doing?
About what? Don't just say I'm wrong about what.
Rooster, but that does make the Mexicans kind of slow down coming through the airport like that.
Man, he makes all the foreigners slow down. What we talking about?
Yeah, Furry.
Nah, folks know what they doing. Safety. So all of them TSA. So I'm finna say something. I bet you, I might be wrong, but for the next year or so, them agents gonna be in there. They might even put them in TSA shirts just to make it look like something.
Man, stop it.
Go to bed.
Man, them folks finna be in there, bro. And as long as we got this stuff going on across seas, bro. Hold on. I ain't scared of nothing, bro. Hey, look.
Nobody say his name.
That's what I'm saying. As long as we got this stuff going on with the supposed to be this war shit going on, bro. They don't want these old regular sneaking, smoking blunt motherfuckers in that damn airport anyway. They already expecting us to get bombed, bro. Yeah,
man, they gonna let black people travel.
Look, the TSA workers is the ones stealing the dope. Leaving out the
what?
You ain't met never. You ain't never met.
The airport baggage claim check people, bro.
Drip, did you see all them young, beautiful black people working at TSA? A good job.
I don't give a damn. Get their ass
Come
out
on,
there.
man. They ain't stealing nothing, man.
We ain't listening.
Rooster, they check you every day when you leave out, man. They on the lowest level, almost in the airport.
Checking them. If I work with you every day, you ain't gonna check me to so I can.
Man, there's somebody over there, Rooster. That's why they got the security clearance. They go through scanners too.
It's the same thing. They want them folks out of there anyway. Everybody that's they don't even check each other, bro. All the drugs they get in the in the prisons and shit. It's the same shit with the TSA.
Stop it, Rooster.
How do we get to the prisons, bro?
The world is finna go in lockdown. Well,
the drugs ain't even making it to the airport, Rooster. Stop it. They're not going to the airport.
That's where they taking the drugs at, bro.
To the private airports, Rooster. Private. Rooster, stop. There ain't
drugs at the airport, bro. They
you can try to sneak a blunt in here.
They confiscate fruit off.
This nigga said sneaky blunt smoke.
That's what I'm saying. He's getting high before he get on the plane. We get high before we get on the plane.
That's Rooster talking about.
Nah, them TSA workers, bro. They get major dope sometimes when them folk have shit stuff up their ass and everything.
Oh Jesus! Now the TSA is
what did you talking about, bro? We trying to let me bring back.
Been used in this way.
My bad.
Well, they're not. They've never been used this way.
Hold on, Rooster.
With one exception. If you are down at smaller airports right next to the U.S.-Mexico border, or sometimes in places like Puerto Rico, you will sometimes see a Border Patrol presence there outside the TSA checkpoint. And what they're there is providing another layer of security, trying to protect people who've crossed that border unlawfully and might now be trying to board a flight into the interior of the United States. Outside of that area, we've certainly never seen ICE deployed in the air environment, and certainly never near the TSA checkpoints. ICE does play a role in terms of having us as a presence traditionally at the airport, but those are Homeland Security investigations special agents, so criminal special agents who are there primarily responding to situations inside the Customs and Border Protection, that port of entry, right, where international travelers are arriving, or potentially making apprehensions of individuals who are smuggling goods, who are caught smuggling items, out of the United States, or international fugitives trying to board a flight to depart the United States, situations like that. But this idea of using ICE agents at the TSA checkpoint.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's not helping TSA though. They talk about the security checkpoints, not what the fuck this nigga talking about?
But you gotta understand, Drip. They understand that people are not at work, so not as many eyes on it. If everybody don't, they just take ICE out of there.
Okay, I see.
So we need to have eyes on this time when we got conflict, spring break. People are moving. You know what I'm saying? And people.
So why not put the goddamn army in there, motherfucker? Why
no, because ICE go get you up through. ICE, they gonna handle you. That's what they do. So they don't need all that training to wave the wand up and down. TSA go wave the wand, and when you keep beeping,
but the line's still gonna be long. I thought they was coming there. So I'm saying they said that they was bringing the lines down with the TSA helping. No, it's not. It's still gonna be long as fuck.
Exactly. So TSA agents, if you got a job, take your ass back to work.
Oh, mama now.
So and the people who doing shiesty, they ain't gonna show up at the airport because ICE is over now. And if you looking shiesty out of the corner of your eyes,
don't you tell them folks to go back to work and they get paid.
Well, that's the job they chose, right?
Hell no, I'm gonna take my
because
ticket. When the government shut down, I shut down too. Hell no.
Man, the airport, the people that own these planes and all that, they're making billions of dollars a week. So there should be no reason why they're not one of the highest. They ain't even got enough air traffic controllers. People don't even want that job. That's good money. Start off at 85,000, 90,000. It's wide open for some young people. Don't be talking about you don't want to go work there because you in your fucking feelings. You better get you a job early because when all this is over, ain't no more handouts coming through.
Hold on, the corporation is making making $1 billion a week. The corporation is $1 billion a week. They had on ABC News that some of the people were calling off because they black ass didn't have no gas money to make it work, or they didn't have no money for child care. You know, once you make a certain, if you make $1 over your ass will be hungry trying to go to work for them white folks.
What?
So them folks said, fuck that. I go home and I do what niggas do, and I file for food stamps. Yeah, and then
all right, hold on, Rooster, hold on, Rooster.
You know them was some niggas that look.
Rooster, hold on. God damn, go ahead, Ferg, or somebody else. I'm talking about. We finna get up out here.
Listen, man, the average salary right now is between, especially when you're young, right? Just the TSA, right? You start off 20, 21, you can make 30 between, because today we want our kids to live with us till they're 60, but at 30, 35, making $35,000 a year, 21, 22, live with your parent, y'all should be rolling like kings, and queens. But again, the average salary is between 46 and 55, right? So for a young 20, and you saw everybody in those pictures were young 20s. That's good money for yourself to start at that level. And as years go by, you get raises and you move up the ladder.
$35,000 a year ain't nothing for somebody that live in them northern states or all these fucking folks just charge these folks $2,000 for a goddamn turnaround house, bro. The goddamn kitchen on one side, the stove on the other side, and you shitting on top of your stove.
So buy you a nice little house.
Make it like that, bro.
Okay, well, buy you a nice little house over your $5,000 purse.
They ain't paying you.
Buy your important stuff before you buy all of the fake shoes and all that when you're younger. You gotta.
You speaking in a southern mindset, bro.
No, man.
No southern mindset, because houses down here start at $500,000. You're not gonna find no $80,000 house down here nowhere.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you're 27 years old,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. That's why
live with your mama, live with your daddy. Go to the service. Join the police.
You can't go back to mama because you cussed out. But you cussed out and told her to kiss your ass before you left. Hell no, you can't go back to mama.
Like who does that?
Now your ass, you quit your job now. That's why they were fighting at the food stamp office. Y'all ain't seen them video?
This nigga stupid.
Shit. I'm all over the internet and the United States, man. They were fighting at the food stamp office. Look, I don't just watch all y'all content. I be everywhere, man. I got all these devices and shit. I ain't no you know what I'm saying? I do good for myself. That's the only thing I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the way your mama look at you. Get your ass back in my house.
So let's go and give our final words. Caruso finna get shot for cheating online direct. Go ahead.
She'll be better off putting them tires on flat. Cause shooting ain't the thing. Shit, I take a bath with that motherfucker. I put that son bitch on my hip before I put my drawers on. Nigga, I don't trust nobody. But listen what I'm saying, man. Look, shit. I take it back. Shit. Yeah, and look, I sanitize it with Dial soap, nigga, Gold Bar, nigga. Look, but the whole thing is, man, y'all look. I would wish that a lot of people would get fine-tuned into reality, and then start speaking the truth to these people. Not saying that y'all in this space right here don't do it, but in order for us to do better, each one needs to teach one. If you know better, teach these people the right way to do things, because people are it is an ongoing cycle. Somebody don't want to say something to somebody because they feel like they're going to offend them, and once you dumb yourself down like that, you're letting a person fall into a trap. Let's start speaking the truth about this bullshit that's going on. Let's change the ways of the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna get you paid, but let's change the ways. If y'all say y'all want a better black community, let's start pointing out that bullshit, and let's start being truthful. Tell the truth to shame the devil, and let the truth set you free. And I'm signing off. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Appreciate it. Shout out to
handle your business now. Your nigga got that rope for you.
Go to bed.
Oh shit! Shout out to Rooster, motherfucking ass.
Talking all that shit. That's what we asking you to do, nigga. Tell the truth. Tell these people like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a little fucked up out here, but if you do the right things and ask the right questions and make the right moves, you can find somebody that's good for you and have what I have. Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you that there are some marriages out here that are good. Like, that's all we asking from you, instead of just talk about how, you know, all these married women out here stripping and selling box, and all these married dudes out here having all this other stuff that you're not even going through. And you're through. Love you. What up, Coach Bird?
No, man, interesting conversations, man. Yeah, y'all sparked some interest today, right? And it's two sides to the coin. No marriage is perfect, but you know, if you committed to it, it all works itself out in the end. And I didn't think I would be married when I was 45, 35. I was like, I'm having too much fun in the streets. But I also looked at my life in reality, like, if I want certain things, I have to change what I was doing. And I didn't go ask for permission and talk to my sisters and people about what I should do. I just made a decision and did it, right? And then, you know, me and my wife talk about these things all the time. Like, listen, man, and listen, everybody ain't made for it, but all marriages ain't bad. We've gotten closer in the worst of times in the streets. The more we hear about how it ain't working or whatever, the closer we got. You know what I'm saying? And now we at a point, she'd be 55, I'm 58. We ain't gotta do shit else out here. We don't put in our work, you know, and you just have to find somebody who's like-minded with that, regardless of what you went through. Regardless, we all got a story. I can tell y'all some crazy stories that make y'all cry every day, but life ain't about that. I still have to be the best and show up as the best, and you know, and I know what I say ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But y'all be 58 one day, maybe, but then you can talk about what you may have done, you know, things you may have did that you would do different. But here we are now, man. Y'all in the driver's seat, whether you want to be or not. Kids or no kids. Young folk are looking at y'all. And I'll say this and I shut up. It ain't no sense in talking about the goodness of marriage, because niggas that can't do it or don't want to do it ain't gonna look at it like that. You know, you don't let nobody dictate to you the person that you like. But now we got plays we can run now. You can ask the intentional questions, and you have to be serious about how you are as a person. But a lot of people didn't have those. They blame it on the upbringing and all that shit. You can say that shit when you're 17, not when you're 40, not when you're 35. It ain't got nothing to do with your upbringing. It's about what you're trying to learn going forward. So salute to y'all, man. Have the conversations, man, because they need it.
Are you wearing a turtleneck?
Nah.
I'm like, it's just nothing but head. Like, for a second, it looked like he looked like the shrunken head from Beetlejuice when he put it right in the middle. And like,
that's all I said. I'm gonna give y'all today is the damn
right there.
head.
It looked like his head, like he got the suit on the shrunken head.
That's all y'all can handle is the damn head. That's all I'm gonna give y'all, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. Now, y'all, that's all y'all get. Y'all can't take the whole thing because it's too much. You be in your feelings. You say I'm being too insensitive. You give a damn about your feelings. Go tell your mama your feelings. But other than that, Shanika, you right. It's just a little shirt up, you know. That's all.
Okay. What up, Genesis? You still with us? Sugars.
Hey, Sugars. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Wow. Good night, y'all.
Yes. Sweet dreams. Man. Today was a show for sure. Definitely appreciate everybody that came and rocked with us. We had a good little crowd, like a consistent little 60. It fluctuated, but you know what I'm saying? And surprise, who name wasn't in the title? Okay, I'm done being petty. But definitely appreciate everybody that hit the panel, everybody that engaged in the chat as always. Everybody that hit the super chat, everybody that sent the cash app or any other type of support, even if it was, again, just the like button or hitting that subscribe, appreciate it for sure. Make sure y'all subscribe to the plug and the hideout. Go find it. That's your homework. Subscribe. Make sure you over there and over here, because you never know we might pop up and just be over there one day. You know what I mean? But shout out to BJ, shout out to Living Humbly, Dr. Frizzle Frost, shout out to Corey Love on the burner account. Appreciate y'all for the support through the super chats. Make sure y'all scroll up through the chat. Because Big Dog, Big Wrench, the absolute greatest Kojak, Emperor, 313, straight out of Detroit, D-Town stand up. He done put all the links for you conveniently in the chat. So all you got to do is scroll up. Make sure you click on everyone because we building the nation around here. So if you fuck with the plug and the hideout, then that means you fuck with everybody that's in that chat that he got listed. He ain't doing that to waste his time. He doing that for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I see you watching on your cell phone. I'm talking to you. Click that link and hit subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So definitely appreciate it. It was a great conversation as always. You know, at the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you, but absolutely take, the advice from people that are sensible, people that have the results that you're looking for, people that are willing to be authentic and transparent about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just make sure you use discernment. Discernment. That's the word of the day. And for the single mamas out here, you know what I'm saying? We know what's up. We know what's up. In real life, the niggas that fuck with you, they not gonna let that stop them. Because they fucks with you. And I mean, you can say that about anything at the end of the day. If somebody really fuck with you, as long as it's not a deal breaker, they're usually trying to meet you in the middle somewhere and find a common ground or a resolution to whatever that situation is. But you know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure y'all have that conversation and figure out what worked best for you. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? But definitely don't be detoured by somebody just because they single or just because they married. It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So definitely shout out. And then if you trying to take you a flight, I don't know. They're a little understaffed right now. I don't know. But definitely praying for safe travels for everybody that have to take those flights and even those that are choosing to. Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that notification button, bell, so that y'all can be on time for the next show. Appreciate all y'all. I think I did enough talking. Shout out to Drip. And you through.
Yep. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging in there with us today, stopping by. We had a good show. We growing as a whole. We growing as a team. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing and everything. You know what I'm saying? It just feels good to be back, monetized, and, grinding. And just giving it up for y'all and, being here every day for y'all and, y'all supporting and, making me feel like I'm a little special, making me want to come do content, making me want to come give y'all this news, this little tea in the YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the top mods in the game, big range moderators, appreciate all y'all. Shout out to all the content creators that came through. Shout out to the chat, to the panel. Shout out to Smitty, Ferg, Rooster, Genesis, LA, Chanel, Hustler Muslim, and a few more. Excuse me. If I miss you, I wasn't trying to dish you. That's for sure. But, with that being said, y'all get y'all some rest. I'm sure finna give me some sleep. Never trust a big button to smile and stay sucker free in the land for the lollipops.
We got that work, we got that clips, I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. We got that work, we got that clips, I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content, shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. Shout out to Drip, he the man of the hour. We got the work, we got the clips, we got the power.